The founder of Inclusive Cultural University calls his organization a vehicle driving the community together, starting with their work in schools, corporations, and of course, law enforcement departments across Iowa.
Do you see me? Excellent, excellent.
In front of a room of law enforcement members, father-son duo Dell and Janelle Marion are leaving their mark.
It's clear that it's a need for change.
Working to make a difference through their company, Inclusive Cultural University, also known as ICU.
The mission is to empower each person with a consciousness of the part they play to promote an inclusive, safe, and equitable society.
In its 7 years, ICU continues to take founder Janelle Marion and his father Dell to a number of places, like the governor's office and oftentimes schools.
Whether it's walk the hallways, but also go into the lunchrooms and see what they're really about. And they have an opportunity to see a tangible person that is wanting to pretty much connect with them, build with them, understand them.
But a key partnership ICU develops is with Iowa police departments and sheriff's offices.
Everyone keeps saying that law enforcement officers need to be retrained or they need to be defunded. They resent that. So we packaged it with, we create an orientation and then we do a workshop.
A workshop that looks like this. Police chiefs, officers, deputies actively taking part in discussions.
When people get a chance to interact, then they are active and they feel that you give them an opportunity to value their opinions.
Marshalltown Chief Michael Tupper is a major supporter of ICU.
It has reminded them of the importance of just treating people with dignity and respect.
It's a partnership going for 6 years now that involves more than just traditional workshop setting.
Dell and John have both come in and done some ride-alongs.
You get an opportunity to really get the perspective of what they deal with, how they interact with citizens, and the highlights and sometimes the frustrations that come with the job.
This is about moving the needle.
Janelle says the end goal is for people to operate with respect throughout society. That's why he and his father continue to do what they do. That and for Janelle's sons.
They didn't ask to be born into this world, and I have a responsibility as their earthly father to guide, guard, and govern them. That's definitely a motivation when it comes to them and their peers.
In Marshalltown, Kayla James, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.